you guys lowered the amount of tokens that people had to hold because it would amount to a quantity that would be out of the reach for the average investor, right? If you're asking people to hold around $10,000 worth of tokens just to be able to participate, then you're privileging the rich, right? Which is something that we've seen in traditional finance or in the non-blockchain world over and over again, that this technology is set to be here to change, right? And we're sort of in the launchpad era. We're seeing many launchpads arising everywhere, and more of them continue to do these staking mechanisms that want to award slots to people that hold the most tokens. So how do you think the system can continue to evolve in order to be fairer to those that have a little less?
Yeah, I mean, like in our case, as you said, right? So we also have a system where the more tokens you hold, the higher your probability. But we also introduced a thing called the cooldown, right? So at Polkastarter, you can only, again, I say only so often, but only quote unquote win one IDO per week, right? So even if you hold, let's say, 10,000 polls, your probability is much higher than with 250 polls, but you can still only win one per week, right? So this is a first step that we take to like overall fairness, right? To just say, okay, these people that have the ability to hold as many poll tokens, right? They should have an advantage, but that shouldn't completely cripple your chances to win if you don't, right? So what we do now, they can win, but they will be put on cooldown for a week. And that of course accumulates, right? Because we have several IDOs per week. That means like with every IDO, there are fewer people or fewer wallets that can win, which again increases the chance for the smaller wallets significantly, right? So that's something that that we haven't seen anywhere else, right?